In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of the range validator server control. The range validator allows you to make sure that the user types in into one of your form fields a value that fits within a certain parameters. For example, in my current form, I have the value yearly income. I want them to tell me what their household income is. And so let's say, for example, I want to only accept those values that are between 10,000 and 200,000. If they make less than 10,000 or more than 200,000, then maybe this product or service or whatever I'm offering isn't for them. So I'm going to drag and drop a range validator control onto my web form. I'm going to put it in the right spot. Then I'm also going to stretch it out. Then we're going to set some of its properties. So the first thing I want to do is set the property of the text, which says, please enter a reasonable value, whatever reasonable means. The next thing that I want to do is select the control to validate. In this case, I want to validate the yearly income control. The next thing I want to do is select the maximum and minimum values. So the maximum value I want is 200,000. The minimum value I want is 10,000. For some reason it's not allowing me to do that. Okay, there we go. So 10,000, very good. Now, one of the most important things I need to do is set the type. If I don't set the type, I forget to do that, then it's going to try to evaluate strings that fall between 10,000 and 200,000, and that will lead to some very unexpected results. What I want to do is select currency instead. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Then I'm going to run my application. First thing I'm going to need to do is fill out the rest of the fields to make sure that it doesn't trip the other validation we have. So we'll type in that. We'll type in QWERTY as our username, and our two passwords. And then our income, we'll put 5,000 to start. It says, please enter a reasonable value. Notice that it did this automatically. I didn't have to select the OK button. Also, I'm going to select 250,000. And it falls outside of the normal range. Now I'm going to select 30,000, select OK, and notice that I was able to post back to itself. One of the things that I noted is that if I typed in too large of a number here, that it automatically popped up the error message. I didn't have to select the OK button. And I think the reason is because that unlike the other controls that have to validate two different text fields, or the user control that has to make sure that this field is not empty, this one can be evaluated sort of in real time. It doesn't have to be posted in order to evaluate if the values are correct. So I think there's just a slight nuance there why this was able to do this without having to do a form post. But at any rate, I hope you understand a little bit more about the range validator control and that you can use it within your applications. Thank you.